Welcome back to the show. As we mentioned earlier on in the week, live in-person events are coming back, and the Ottawa International Writers Festival makes its return to in-person. And to give us some of those details, I am joined by Michael Varty. He's the manager of Perfect Books. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here,
Hello,
Michael.
Derek. Good to be here.
Let's first of all talk about Perfect Books. Tell us a little bit about the background and your story.
Well, Perfect Books is an independent store, and we're located down on Elgin Street. We've been the bookseller for the festival for a number of years, and we're happy to supply the books. It's a great relationship. Obviously, writers and readers and an independent bookstore all together makes for a wonderful, fun time. And we're really happy to be back at an in-person event. It's really where the community thrives, and you get to the writers meet the readers, and the readers meet the writers. And it's a special event, and it's a week of everything. I mean, the whole world comes together in a writers' festival.
And it's a big year too, right? Celebrating a big anniversary this year.
It's 25 years for the Ottawa Writers Festival. Started in 1997, and has been part of the cultural bedrock of Ottawa, I think. I mean, it's important to be part of that fabric of the community. And as I say, bringing writers and readers together is a very important feature.
You're obviously a reader. Are you a writer? Have you ever dabbled in it? Okay, just checking.
I am a bookseller, and so I like to see people read. I like the exchange of ideas. I mean, ultimately, books are about ideas and imagination, and everything comes together when you make connections, and it becomes quite lovely. And so at the Writers' Festival, there's lots of room for special things to happen.
Yeah.
You get to meet things, and you get to meet people, and we're really happy and excited to be part of the back to an in-person event.
Nice.
And that whole week is a wonderful week.
Well, let's talk about some of the highlights. What can people expect at this year's festival?
Well, one thing that Sean's put together for the festival is 3 wonderful science writers.
Excellent.
And that's on the Saturday afternoon. And the first one, which is a book I'm kind of excited about, it's called The Autobiography of Our Galaxy.
Here, let me have a look at that.
The Milky Way. And boy, it's a wonderfully written book. The author is she conveys the message, the science. It doesn't become boring at all.
Yeah.
And I think that's the kind of thing that you learn, you experience, and there's an art to science writing as well. It's engaging the reader in that complex topic.
Yeah, and as you said, sometimes people hear science and they, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to relate to it whatsoever. Yeah. But this book, is relatable, and it puts it into sort of everyday language. And I think authors do such a wonderful job. And so, do we see different types of themes like this then throughout?
Yes, there's the Writers' Festival. You can actually package 3 for the science ones. You can package 3. You can see 3 successive authors. So on Saturday afternoon at I think the time's like 1 o'clock and on, you can see that one. And then there's another one about the cosmos. And then there's this one that's called a Nomad Century: How Climate Migration Will Shape Our World. And also very interesting. And again, it's a form, it's an engagement, and open for discussion and ideas all over the place.
So you can really do sort of custom passes then, is what you're describing, right?
Yeah, the Writers' Festival allows for that, yeah.
What about some other highlights? Because I know there's some workshops available too, right?
Yes, and that's all you can find that all on the website, and you can sign up for that kind of stuff and be directed that way. We have some other...
let's talk about some other ones here.
So here's another one. This is Cory Doctorow and Rebecca Giblin, and this is a fantastic book. It's about creative labor markets and how we can get away from big tech, and it's called Choke Point Capitalism. Cory Doctorow is a sci-fi writer as well as just a great thinker, and it's that'll be a great event.
Yeah, this is when I just as you're describing it, it's something that everyone's talking about right now. I mean, even we're in the middle of a municipal election, and a lot of these topics that you're describing are part of that.
And then we got poetry. There's a wonderful poetry cabaret. So a bunch of poets get together. It's even if you don't like poetry, you just want to go and take it all in. It's quite fun. And, you know, it's a great event, the Poetry Cabaret, and you can sign up on that.
And I imagine there's readings as well, right?
Yeah,
so you're going to have many of these authors come in and read certain portions of their book?
They read, they answer questions. It's a part of an engagement, you know, and this is the one that you had before
let's
is
have a look at this one.
Anne-Marie MacDonald, and this is a highly anticipated book. Her Fall on Your Knees novel was, you know, very popular.
Well regarded, yeah.
Well regarded. This is a fantastic book, fantastic. And that's an event that's going to be at the Christchurch Cathedral, and be very well attended. I'm looking forward to it.
Where did your passion for books and reading come from?
It's all about ideas.
Right.
I've always been curious, and I love ideas. And you can disappear in a book, and you can think about things. And I'm a naturally born introvert, so it.
And here you are on live television. Look at this, Michael. I'm so proud of you. This is great. Let's have a look at a couple of others here.
Oh, this is a memoir. My Road from Damascus. It's a very touching memoir, and it is about somebody who emigrated to Canada and everything that comes along with it. And again, that's a great place where the worlds can converge.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's. I think I have time for one more here.
This is a nominee for the Giller Prize, the Sleeping Car Porter. So this one is, and this will be a wonderful event. Suzette is going to do a great job. It'll be a great reading, and it's a small press book and very exciting.
Yeah, and you know, should remind our viewers too. This is a wonderful opportunity to meet the authors, right, and talk to them and talk about their inspiration.
And they can sign your books.
Well, yeah, exactly. And you know, your involvement is a no-brainer, being an independent bookstore. And I will say this, you know, I live, you know, in a great neighborhood. We have books on Beechwood. And it's not, you know, a bookstore isn't just about going in and buying a book. It's a social gathering place.
Absolutely.
So, you know, such a wonderful experience having you here on the show, Michael.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
want to remind everybody, the Ottawa International Writers Festival, Christchurch Cathedral, October 19th to the 26th. It's a full week. You can check out the schedule at writersfestival.org for more information. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Daytime Ottawa right after this.